Hey y'all. Hey y'all. What's up? What's up? Hey, hey, hey. Trying to make sure I got everything. Trying to make sure y'all can hear me. It was gonna be recorded, y'all. What's up? First of all, what's up? How are everyone doing? How's everyone doing this whole evening, this whole week? How's everyone doing? Try to make sure y'all hear me. Cause I really did not plan on going live. I did not plan on going live. And I just like my green screen, I just was like, you know what? It wasn't working. Like I was about to have a fit. Green screen wasn't working on the streaming app I'm using. I recorded this thing 3 times, y'all. 3 times. 3 times. And when I recorded it the last time, I recorded it for like 30 minutes. Tell me why it didn't save. So I just was like, you know what? I'm finna go live. It is what it is. But today's show is about mental health. And I know a lot of y'all have been asking me, when you come back out with the podcast, when you doing this, let me know also, because this is only the third show. Let me know if I be breaking up. Let me know if I be lagging, because I'm trying 2 different platforms right now. And I'm trying to go back and forth with them. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm not lagging and all that. And if I am, please let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me, everything. But yeah, this show is about mental health. And I almost lost my cool today, and I've been trying to not overthink things, not make stuff just make me lose my mind. I've been doing all that. And I'm just kind of, I'm having a moment because I'm like, oh my God, I recorded this whole thing and I go back to try to, upload it and it wasn't working. So I was like, okay, we're going to just improvise. We're going to do what we do. But yeah, a lot of y'all have been asking me about my podcast, why I haven't been doing it. And mentally, I have been dealing with a lot. And, people will say, oh, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got this going on. You don't know what a person got going on. So y'all need to stop using that first and foremost, people who don't got kids. Because my sister got a kid. Both of my sisters got kids, and they're not stressing them out like that or nothing like that. They don't use that as, oh, I got kids, this and this and that. Life will stress you out, period. But I just really wanted to make this third episode about that, because I'm not gonna lie, it was times where people would be like, when the podcast coming? And of course it'd be soon. I got this going on, that going on. Mentally, I wasn't there. And I mentally had a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't want to force myself to put something out there and I wasn't giving it what I know I could give it. You know what I mean? And in March, I didn't tell a lot of people. Only people who knew was my family. I didn't tell a lot of people I had COVID, but I think I had pneumonia. But hey, we're not going to argue that up and down. I'm over it. And I had a real bad infection in my chest, so I couldn't breathe. Like, I literally had to stay in the hospital. I could not breathe. I didn't have no energy. I wasn't coughing or nothing like that. I didn't have a runny nose, nothing. I couldn't breathe. That played a lot within my mental health. That played a lot. That played a role, because how I felt when I was in the hospital, I felt lonely. My mama couldn't be there. Couldn't nobody be there for me. And then when you sick like that and they assume that you got COVID, they separate you from everybody. They come in there all times of the night, waking you up, sticking you with a needle. all night long, y'all. I got stuck in my stomach almost every day so that I won't have a blood clot. I have never experienced being in a hospital as an adult. I've only been in the hospital as a child, and that was like for a short period of time. And that really, when I said it really messed with me mentally, because I thought I was going to die. And I lost a lot of motivation. And it was the part of me not being able to breathe, y'all. I was on oxygen. And my sister, I never forget, my younger sister seen me with the little, Johnny in my nose. And she was scared. And like that got to me. It just was a lot going on, y'all. A lot going on. I couldn't get my motivation back. I could not get my motivation back. I tried everything. And I'm not even going to say this is the biggest reason with me getting sick, but they added on to it. And I just was fighting a lot of stuff mentally. Like, I've always was like, why am I sad? Why am I angry? Nobody's making me angry. Nobody's making me sad. What is going on? And I know we all had our moments. Like, I know y'all had our moments. Let me make a disclaimer. I know y'all like, why is she licking her lips so much? I wear a mask all the time, and them masks be making me so ashy feeling, or it be dry. If y'all be having them problems, let me know. What do y'all use? Because I be using, what's this? It's a cocoa butter stick. But like the cocoa butter stick you can roll on. They got some lip balm like that too. I be using that, and I be using like lip gloss too. But tell me what y'all use, because I just be feeling so dry right in here. It just make me feel like, but anyways, back to what I was talking about. But for real though, if y'all got some little special or something that y'all use, please tell me, because I'm sick of wearing these masks, period. But I hate this dry feeling. But so y'all gonna see me do that a lot, licking my lips and stuff. I don't like for them to feel dry. But that was what was going on with me, y'all. Like I said, I already was wanting to get stressed out because the green screen wasn't working. I'm trying to use 2 different streaming places, and I'm just like, oh my God. And this also has been a trying week too. So, but everything that has been happening to me and everything that has happened to me this week, it gave me the motivation to be like, you know what, Ashley? Channel that energy into what you're trying to do in life. I'm trying to have my own business and everything. Channel that energy into getting this podcast back up. Because I'm not going to lie, I was really like this when y'all would be asking me about the podcast. On this side, I was like, I wish they'll stop asking me about this podcast. I will pull it out when I pull it out. Right now, I am mentally going through stuff, but I don't want nobody in my business right now. So, shut up. But I didn't want to be rude, because on this end, it's like, Ashley, these folks supporting you. It's people who are really in your corner, and they just want to know what's going on. It's not them trying to push you or force you to do nothing. They're in your corner. So they're trying to help motivate you too, because some people, they don't even have to know what's going on with you to sense that something is going on with you. So they're really trying to give, either some people going to give you tough love, or, they're going to be over here. So what's going on with they're trying to build you up. But y'all, this has been a trying year for me. I lost a lot of motivation. And I recently talked to someone, and like they was telling me, it's not nobody making you feel no type of way. It's not things out here make you feel some type of way. You're the type of person that you can't stay in one place, and especially if you're not happy about what you're doing. I'm not happy working for somebody else. I have to work for myself, and people be, oh, running your own business is gonna be hard. Of course it's gonna be hard. I have ran my own business before for a short period of time. And it was hard because you're gonna have some days where people it's gonna flow right and people gonna fool with you, and then you're gonna have some days where it's so dry where you ready to give up. But at the end of the day, it was mine. I quit my job and everything when I worked on it. I was in Florida. But it was mine. You know what I mean? And I was still making money off of it. And I think that's what it is. I'm not happy with not doing what I want to do within my dreams. That, and like that person said, you're a person that needs to move around. You can't be in one place. But if I find a place that, or if I find what I really want to do, or finally get to do what I want to do, then I'll be able to stick in that place. Other than that, if I'm not doing what I really want to do, I'm not happy. And I think all that is factoring in there. And the way I'm feeling and how I want things to move, it had me sitting up here being a homebody, because I'm a homebody and to myself type person, but I will go out. But then this year really had me being a homebody and had me so just, I don't even want to say depressed, because I wasn't depressed. I have been depressed before, but I wasn't at that state. I had a lack of motivation. Even with a lot of y'all motivate me saying, Ashley, you can do it, I wasn't motivated. And I'm a real to myself person, and I really don't like for people to be in my business or whatever, but I don't even tell people enough to be in my business, you know? But I also had to teach myself, open up a little bit, because if you don't, you're going to be fighting them demons on the inside by yourself. Like, 2 things that help me be the way I am now and open up and speak, because I've always been this type of person, but it takes things to open you up. The first thing was when I moved to Florida. That helped me open myself up, because I've always been this person. I just didn't know how to openly be this person. You know what I mean? When I moved to Florida, that gave me courage. They gave me confidence that no matter what family, no matter what friends, no matter what nobody say to project their fears onto me, I'm going to do this, because if I don't, you're going to forever project your fears onto me, and I'm going to forever be following under that, listening to what these people are saying, and I'm not going to live my life. You know what I mean? But another thing that helped me out was Facebook. And y'all talk a lot of stuff about Facebook, but Facebook has opened up a lot of people to have courage and speak up for themselves. Facebook has helped a lot of people. The first thing you see on Facebook is what's on your mind. And Facebook helped me when they started doing them lives that you can get on live, because you remember Facebook wasn't doing that at first. Facebook probably started doing that 2000, I'd say 15, 16. It was a while ago, but it ain't been that long ago that Facebook Live been on there. That helped me because I was opening up and people were relating to a lot of stuff that I said. And I had the courage to say it. Facebook helps. A lot of these social medias help. And y'all really kind of feel like I'm putting too much in my business. Sometimes, you can pick and choose what you want to talk about and what you don't want to talk about. Stuff that you don't care that people know. You know what I mean? Stuff that you just don't care that people know. But I really, really wanted to come to y'all because I kind of really wanted to do a regular show, but then I was like, no, I need to let the people know what's been going on. Because I'm going to get back to the regular schedule, how I do the show or whatever. But I needed to say this, and I needed to get this off because it has been a hard year for me. And I go around and be like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm meditating, But sometimes when you're going through stuff, sometimes that meditation stuff go out the window. I ain't gonna lie. It goes straight out the window. Some of them times I don't meditate when I can't bring myself to meditate. But I have to be by myself when I meditate. So nobody's never really seen me meditate like that. Because I have to be by myself. Like, I can't be in a space with nobody when I meditate. But, y'all, I was going to let today stress me out, but it tested me. Because I was like, oh, I got to get this podcast going. I said I was going to get it going. And now it's messing up and all that. But it's a good thing that it's doing it because it teaches me what I need to do better and what programs I might need to get in, what I need to use or what I don't need to use. And I can work on this streaming app during the weekend and it'll show me, okay, you can do this with this, you can do that with it. So I was like, I ain't gonna worry. Like another thing, like I said, I learned how to stop getting so emotional about things. That's a good thing about with your mental health too, because the more angry you get, you can really mess yourself up mentally because you'll always be that factors in there too. Like a thing I learned this week is when you don't agree about something, or if you feel a certain way about something, express how you feel, but don't linger and don't nag. I felt this way about that. I'm this person where I had to get my point across. And I learned this week that express how you feel about things. That's with anything. That's with whether y'all in relationships, whether y'all talking to a friend, whether you talking to family, whether you at work. Express yourself and tell people how you feel. But don't get yourself to a point where you just You let a person know how you feel. And if they continue to exhibit this behavior, let it go. Whether you got to let a job go, whether you got to let a relationship go, whether you got to let a friendship go, whether you got to space yourself out from family to help your mental, you got to do that. Because you will forever stress yourself out and you will carry that on and you can pass that on to your kids. I had to learn it this week. So that you won't stress yourself out. Pick and choose what you make yourself angry about. So that's helped a lot this week. I wish I could see a lot of y'all comments because the little junk I'm using right now, it's not letting me see the comments. So told y'all it's 2 different ones. So it's going to be a third one I use. But shoot, if it don't do what I did, I'm finna invest in get one of them cameras and start using that and just use one of these other platforms and use the camera. Because I don't know, it could be the computer. But we just gonna trial and error. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let it get to me because throughout these months, this would have kept getting to me. Because I'm one of those people, when I want to do something and I like something to be done, I like it done a certain way. And when it's not done a certain way, I'm mad. You know what I mean? And I had to learn, you know what, Ashley, everything's not going to go your way. Or, no, I don't even want to say my way. Everything's not going to go a certain way. But it's okay. It's okay. Breathe and find another alternative. All these little things that I'm talking about, it is important to your mental health because the things that you think is the littlest things become the biggest things in your life. You may look at it as that little thing that I got, it becomes bigger than what it really is. And I had to learn it these whole couple of months. And I said, after this week or just during this week and a lot of stuff I learned, I had to channel this energy into like this business, this podcast, my family, being more stronger around my family, as far as being around them a lot more, not shutting myself in the house. Because I do that. shut myself in the house, and go to work, go home. I might go, I go out and stuff, but for the most, I'll shut myself in the house. I had to not do that. And a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all probably comment. I can't see y'all comments right now unless I actually get on Facebook or something right now. And if y'all are asking me questions, I can look on Facebook and answer a lot of our questions, but if not, then I'll answer them after. I get on there and answer after, or if you want to inbox me and you need to ask me something, I answer, But yeah, I really had to get on here and speak on a lot of it because I know, like I said, people who support me was asking me about this podcast. And this is what I had to let y'all know. I had a lot mentally going on. And I don't like to share a lot of things with people. Because like I said, I either feel like they don't understand or they faking. Okay, so now I see somebody comment. I guess it's on my Quiet Storm page. It ain't on my regular Facebook page. I wish I could see the comments from y'all on my regular Facebook page. I don't even know if it's letting y'all comment on my regular Facebook page. But if it ain't letting y'all comment, if you go back and watch, or if you want to say something and it lets you go back, hey Nick, I see your comment, Nick, on my Quiet Storm page. But yeah, I'll go back and answer any questions, anything y'all want to ask me, anything y'all want to know. But I really wanted to speak on that because I was dealing with a lot. And I know it's a lot of people that I know dealing with it a lot, and they like to run to drinking and run to smoking and run to a lot of stuff. And I had to learn, channel that energy into the things you love. Or I'm building up my book shelf over there. I'm building up a lot of books over there. I used to draw, and a lot of people don't know I know how to draw. I know how to play the clarinet. Like, it's a lot of little stuff that I know how to do that I channel my energy into. And it made me feel good. Like, for instance, I watch WWE. Well, I like to say WWF because that's what it is. I watch WWF, the Attitude Era. I don't watch the stuff now. That makes me feel good. That gives me a sense of relief. It stops me from feeling like I got to go drink a lot. Or, because I don't smoke like I used to. I used to smoke a lot, but it wasn't because I'm stressed out. I just used to like to smoke because it felt good. But, and I wasn't no drinker, but I had started drinking. And at one point, like I said, I had been drinking so much. One day, because I was drinking Club Tales, because I was just going through something mentally, and I just drinking Club Tales like almost every night. And like I said, one day, my stomach was hurting so bad, I laid down on the ground. Well, laid down on my floor in the house in a fetal position because my stomach was hurting so bad. And that was my body telling me, hey, stop drinking these Club Tales. Stop drinking like that before it be worse than this. And I'm going to have to really show you what it is. That felt like that's what my body was telling me. Stop it before I had to show you what it is. And I just mentally was going through a lot and I had to stop doing it. I barely drink liquor unless, if I go out with people, I drink some liquor. Other than that, I don't drink nothing but wine. That scared me, y'all. That scared me. That I was like, let me just do this. But I tell people, find other outlets. If you got to talk to a therapist, go do that. I've never been afraid to go talk to a therapist. I wish I would have did it in my early 20s. Sometimes it don't have to be nothing big going on at all. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Or if you don't want to talk to a therapist, you don't feel comfortable, hit me up. Hit me up. You can talk to me. I don't mind. I don't care if it's 2, 3 in the morning. Send me a message. Send me a message. I just seen yours, Darian. Are you commenting on my Quiet Storm page, or you comment on my actual page. I just need people feedback as far as that. So, because I'm trying a lot of these different streaming, you know, apps and outlets and stuff until I find one that I'm like, yeah, I love it. Because, like I said, people who just tuning in, my green screen wouldn't work. I was just like, oh my God. I recorded 3 times, y'all, 3 times. And that thing, like, it didn't even save. I was just like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And I was about to stress out, but I was like, you know what? We're just going to put the green screen in the background, throw my Quiet Storm shirt on, and keep on going. We finna get it. But, and you're right, our bodies are not the same. But I didn't even drink like that back then. But even if I did do that, I'm telling you now, I would have messed myself up. You always been a cool person. Glad that I got a chance to know you in lifetime. Much love and peace to you and your endeavor. Thank you. And I know you do music too. I'm gonna hit you up when I get out here. Cause I'm trying to mess with everybody who do music here in Memphis locally, and cause I want to help. Cause we got people out there that's mainstream now, but I want to help people as well. You know what I mean? But I never knew you was fighting something. Arms around you from Houston, Alabama. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I said I had to do this though, because I'm telling y'all that day, because I was drinking so much them club tails, and that day I had laid in a fetal position on the floor and my stomach was hurting. I said, my body was like, if you don't stop, I'm finna show you what it is, and you really ain't finna like it. But between that drinking and me being in the hospital, I couldn't breathe. That's what was scaring me. And then they kept shooting me in my stomach with them needles. So I wouldn't catch a blood clot, laying in that bed and stuff. Y'all, this has been a trying year. From all that to a lot of little stuff mentally, I just was like, oh my God. But one thing about me, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gaining weight. You know how most of us females be anyway. I'm gaining weight. I ain't out here moving around because I'm so sad. I'm drinking. I'm like, the biggest thing that I've never done though is, like I said, with the smoking. I never abused smoke. Well, no, I used to smoke every day. But like I said, it wasn't because I was a person. I just like the way you feel when you high. So with weed, of course, you know, but yeah, that's why I tell a lot of y'all, if you going through something, please hit me up or hit up somebody that you might trust on Facebook to tell them this. Because like I did not have no motivation, y'all. I did not have no motivation to do none of this. I was always telling people, I'm gonna do the podcast soon again. I'm gonna do the podcast soon. I could not mentally get there. Like things used to just like, oh my God, I used to overthink things a lot. And like this week helped me so much. And I was like, yeah, this show gonna have to be about mental health before I get back started with what I'm doing on my podcast. And I said this show wasn't gonna be that long too. And I'm just but hey, if y'all don't care, I don't care. As I done recorded this show, like I said, like 3 times, trying to record it and get it going on here, and I didn't want to go live. But hey, maybe it was meant for me to go live. Maybe it was meant for me to go live. But yeah, y'all, when a lot of that stuff was going on, I was hard on myself. So, oh my God, my face getting fat. Da, 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 da. I'm drinking. Da, da, da. Y'all, it be rough. It be rough. But thank you, Pash. But I like for people to feel comfortable speaking to me. That's why I tell people, if you want to put on Facebook, I'm having a bad day. Because like I said, Facebook asks you, what's on your mind? That's the first thing you see on Facebook in that. What's on your mind? And I tell people, if you don't mind speaking on something, because I don't mind saying none of this to y'all. I don't mind telling y'all about when I was drinking and it made my stomach hurt so bad I was on the floor in a fetal position. I don't mind telling y'all that. It probably make my mama uncomfortable because she probably is watching this podcast, but I don't mind telling y'all all this. Because even with people who dealing with death, like I just seen one of my best friends say, I was lost at one point, then stuff started happening, getting worse, losing my great uncle, my great granny. Death, all that play a role. Like, I went to a funeral a few months ago. A lot of people don't know I can deal with death, but I have anxiety when it comes to going to funerals and stuff. I mentally can't deal with going to funerals, but if I'm a friend, I support you, I go. But on the inside, I'm like this, like I'm like, oh my God, like I don't know. It's something about funerals, the process of the funerals, that just have me going. But if I heard somebody passed away, I might not cry. When they being buried, I'm probably not gonna cry. But that process of that funeral, I don't know. It don't even have to be somebody I know like that. It could just be I'm supporting somebody. So like, I understand. That's why I told y'all, talk about stuff to people. Because I was so bad at talking to people. I was like, you ain't gonna understand. Y'all ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. Doing it. And once you find somebody that you can talk to like that, stick with them. Especially, but also ask them first. Because I make it a habit of asking people, can I ask you for advice? I don't just call people and dump stuff on them. Because first of all, you don't know what they're going through as well. You don't know what they're doing at the moment. A lot of people have kids. You don't know if they're dealing with their kids, whatever they're doing. You don't know what's going on. So I tell people, if I ask any advice, I'd be like, can I talk to you? Are you free? I need some advice. And you don't want to feel like you putting so much on people when you're going through stuff. You don't want to feel like you being a burden. But you got a lot of people who don't feel like that. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't feel like that. All y'all can hit me up all day and all night. It gives me a sense of comfort to know that people trust me enough to feel like I'm helping them build themselves back up. Y'all know how much joy that give me for somebody to feel like I'm somebody that they can go to dealing with anything. I've had people tell me that somebody gave me, like I've had people tell me that a person has gave them some type of STD. I was cool with somebody that told me that a guy gave them AIDS. She wouldn't have felt comfortable telling a lot of other people because other people gonna make her feel like she's, but I was helping her through that. And she kind of just disappeared. But for that moment, I probably lifted her up. No telling what happened with her. But I tell people, anything you going through, I don't care what it is. If you embarrassed about it, I ain't gonna make you feel embarrassed. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's something that you did, I done probably already did it. Or I'm probably gonna do it. Or I can put myself in a position to relate to you. Don't sit up here and do like I used to do, y'all. Don't sit up here and feel like family can't relate. None of my friends can't relate. They don't understand. I wasn't giving people a chance to understand. You know what I mean? But you do got people who don't understand and they don't really be listening to you. Then that tells you this is not the person that I can do that with. Sometimes you got to go through trial and error with people. You got to feed certain things to them. And then you got to gradually and see if this person listens. Because you got people that don't be listening to none you saying. But they only listening because this is my friend. But you ain't heard nothing I said. Back away from a lot of people like that too. But at the same time, a lot of people don't know how to be this way because they weren't raised that way. So they don't know how to help you. But stop being afraid, especially us black people. Stop being afraid because there used to be the stereotype that we were. Oh my, hold on, y'all. My little light went out real quick. Also, I also been trying I got a ring light. And I've been trying my little what is this thing called? What is this thing called? Hold up, y'all. These little things. You know what I'm talking about? Power, the little power pack junk. So I guess because I used it up today. So it was probably on like 40 something. So at least I know I can use this for my light. So if y'all see little stuff like this happen where the light go off, any of that, a lot of this is trial and error. So I'm trying to see what works for me. So if I do go somewhere or do a live podcast somewhere, let me know if y'all can still see me too, because I'm finna plug it back up, but I'm finna plug it into an outlet now. Because I really wanted to see if this worked. You know, please leave this up. I gotta go cook. I want to be able to come back for the. Oh, of course. Yeah, this definitely gonna be left up. This definitely gonna be left up. But give me a little second, y'all. I'm finna plug this thing up. But yeah, it's a lot of little stuff I'm trying to do. Okay, y'all can still see me. Okay. So at least I know my power pack works, that I can plug my ring light into it. So that is a good thing. And I can get one of them bigger one, more better ones. But it went on 100. But I promise you, it probably would have worked the whole podcast. But I had been using this at work today, so probably wasn't gonna last long. But yeah, I don't even feel like getting up to plug it up, y'all. To be honest, I really don't feel like getting up to plug it up, but I just feel like, hold on, y'all. Let me plug it up real quick. I'm on my computer there. 1 second, y'all. I'm coming back. I'm back. Let me turn it back on. There we go. Oh, Lord, that is too. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Told y'all this a little trial and error and stuff. So y'all gonna see little stuff go on until I find something that I'm comfortable with. But I'm a definitely, yeah, of course. Y'all can look on my YouTube page. Y'all can look on my regular profile page. Y'all can look on my Quiet Storm page. I keep all these up. And I'm trying to find my niche of what I want to talk about on here. Because mainly a lot of stuff that I want to do is dealing with music. And I want to play a lot of artist songs. But a lot of people, they want me to talk about mental health or talk about real life things. So y'all give me suggestions because, like I said, mainly that's what it was going to be centered around. Talking about local artists in Memphis, just talking about stuff in Memphis, period. And then like playing a lot of artist songs. But I'm still, regardless, that's my thing right there. I'm still going to play artist music. But yeah, I just felt like I really had to come to y'all and talk to y'all about what I was going through and everything that was going on with me, because y'all just don't know. I done had so many scary moments this year. I'm telling you, with that being in the hospital, because I had COVID and I didn't want to tell nobody, or pneumonia. Like I said, I feel like it was pneumonia because the doctor told me it was pneumonia, but of course they're going to diagnose it as COVID. But not being able to breathe, that's the scariest feeling ever, y'all. I thought I was going to die for real, but I tried not to think like that. But that mess was scary. But like I said, because I said I won't be on here long, but make sure y'all find somebody to confide in. And if you can't confide in nobody, go get you a journal. And I'm going to say, a lot of y'all who want to start writing stuff down, hit me up, because I'm going to send you this thing that somebody sent me. of little questions or little things. I felt sad today because, or I felt happy today because. I'm gonna send y'all this little thing, whoever want me to send it to. If you just gotta do old stuff that you used to do and channel a lot of that energy into doing stuff that you loved. These businesses, because baby, Black people is on it right now. Black people is on it with these businesses, and I love it. We always been hustlers. We always been able to get it money. That's why we ain't panicked during this corona and stuff, during this pandemic. We did not panic because we know how to get money. A lot of people did go through stuff mentally. And I hate that for y'all. But a lot of Black people, we knew what it was. We got out here, start being entrepreneurs trying to get this money. And putting our money into our community. But that's for another podcast, y'all. That's for another, because you know I can get deep up in that. They probably gonna try to put me in Facebook jail like they always do. I've been doing good so far with this page, but but yeah, look at me, almost an hour, y'all. And I said I was not gonna be on here that long. But I thank all of y'all who tuning in and supporting me and who was asking me about my podcast. Because even though I felt like, why these people asking me about this right now, I can't. But on this end over here, I was like, thank you. Because that lets me know y'all fool me. Y'all like what I talk about and y'all rooting for me. Like y'all rooting for me. And I like it. Thanks, Adrian. That's my sister, y'all. But yeah, I really felt like I had to do that. And then I know people who are going through stuff right now. Oh, y'all don't make me cry, y'all. But I know a lot of people who going through stuff right now. Like a lot of people. So a lot of stuff that I say on Facebook, it don't be about me. It really be about other people that I know, and I be feeling like I know she gonna grasp on to this, and she gonna be able to take this. Like, look, y'all, I've been saying I'm finna wrap this up. I'm finna say a few more things, then I'm finna wrap it up. Like, for instance, I got a lot of tattoos. That's my way of expressing myself. Like, when I get angry or something like that, I gotta go get a tattoo. Or I gotta go get a piercing. I gotta go do something. That's equivalent to drinking and doing all that. That's really the main reason why I got a lot of tattoos, to be honest. At first, it was like, I like them. They look good on my thigh. But then after a while, it was more so I just got mad today about this and that. I'm finna go get a tattoo. Because I need that pain. Hold on, let me think about it first. I need that pain. Instead of feeling that actual pain on the inside, I need to feel that pain. Like, okay, wait. Well, y'all kind of see it. I don't know how to, but y'all get what I mean. I don't even know how to do the look, because it'd be the opposite way. If I'm turning this way, I really turn the other way. But that pain helped me or so. It's hard for me to kind of explain it, but a lot of people who got tattoos know what I mean. You feel that pain so you don't feel that pain. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Y'all kind of help me out on topics and stuff, because I had a way that I wanted to do these podcasts and stuff. And I am going to let people come on here and talk and all that. And this is kind of trial and error and stuff. But like, it's a lot of little things that I have gone through mentally. And of course, like, a lot of people going to say, you ain't got no kids, You ain't got to have no kids to go through stuff. Even people with kids, it ain't them having kids that make them feel some type of way. It's other things that they're dealing with. People be dealing with demons all the time. People dealing with stuff with their family. Everything. I might as well run this over to an hour, but I'm still going to wrap it up in a little bit, because I got to get myself together for, like, I got to go to work tomorrow, early morning. But it's stuff that people are dealing with, and it don't got nothing to do with their kids, because a lot of times their kids be their motivation, the reason why they don't give up. People be dealing with folks, and people be having demons in them. And a lot of people don't believe in it or don't believe it. Some people are cool, like me. Y'all know that I'm cool, but a demon can be on me anytime. I'm going to give y'all one thing that happened to me one time. I was talking to this one guy. And we have been cool for a long time. And this ain't nobody I'm talking about recently. So if you somebody that's recently, no, I'm not talking about you. So I'm not talking about you. Just somebody I dealt with like year 4 last year. Year before last. They was always angry about something. Even when I was trying to help them with some things that was going on. Angry. First of all, I had to go off on him because I don't care what you're going through. You not finna come at me. Hey, you got me over here rolling. You not finna come at me because I'm finna let you have it, first of all. Because I come off a certain way, and a lot of people think I'm quiet, but I'm really kind of like socially selective. And then when I get around you, that's when I'm my whole self, especially if you make me comfortable. But it's people who got real demons on them, and they're not really like that. But his demons jumped onto me, and I was angry. I don't think I took that out on my family or nothing like that. But I was so angry at one point. And I was like, what am I angry about? Like, I didn't know why I was angry. Like, I was just angry. And I didn't know why. And it was because of him. Whatever he had on him jumped in on me. I had to stop talking to that guy. And like I said, this ain't nobody recently or nothing, so don't get any feelings because I'm not talking about nobody recent. But anyway, it's somebody way back on, and I started, putting that behavior on everybody else. I started being angry at work. I just could feel it, and it was making me cry because I was like, what is wrong? Like, why are you being angry? And his demons or whatever he had going on jumped onto me. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. So if y'all do deal with people like that, get into a lot of spiritual stuff too. And shoot, it's okay to look up stuff online and figure out ways on how to deal with people. Because I done looked up plenty of stuff. And then I went to school for psychology, learning a lot of that stuff. That helped me too. Look up a lot of stuff because that will help you. How to deal with a narcissist. How to deal with somebody who has demons on them. Just look up stuff. I'll be looking up a whole bunch of stuff. What do you do dealing with these people? How do you talk to these people? What are you supposed to do? And if you do all that stuff and they still feeling a certain way, a lot of them just be having mental issues. They need to go to therapy. And a lot of these people don't want to go to therapy. I would like to go to therapy. I just want to see, I want to feel what it's like. Maybe I would need to talk to a therapist. And a lot of Black people think going to therapy is, that means that you're crazy. That does not mean that you're crazy. Sometimes you need people outside of the people that you know to talk to. You need a neutral person. But yeah, even if, like I said, even if you got like how to deal with a narcissist, or how do you, because I done been around a few narcissists, or people who are self-righteous, or people who got bad attitudes, or people who got demons on them, people who are always sad. I be trying to find ways, especially if I care about people and I'm cool with you, I'm gonna find ways if I don't know how to do it. But it be a lot of these people that are raised a certain way and they just got demons on them. What's this? Google ad services. What is that? It's showing up a link on there. And what does that say? What's that? But a Talkspace. Okay. Y'all look at this link my sister just put on here. That can help too. And y'all also need to go check my sister page out too. She is an entrepreneur. She got a lot of things that y'all can also, that can help y'all. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm finna show y'all where my phone is. I'm telling you, look, I don't know how to. Oh, that's a therapist app, y'all. That's a good thing. It got screen sharing, but I don't know how to do that as much yet. So, y'all bear with me. It's a lot of stuff I'm trying to learn how to do, or I know how to do it and it was messing up. Well, I do know how to do the screen sharing, but the green screen part was messing up. And I was at work when my sister was doing this, but I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all probably can't see it. But she's a Shopify Empower coach. So she can help y'all with a lot of y'all businesses and everything. Go check my sister's page. Like I shared on my Quiet Storm page a lot of stuff y'all can help. And my younger sister too. She make candles and they smell really, really, really good. She gonna be offering a whole bunch of stuff. Like the stuff that both of my sisters are offering are really good things, and I will put them like on my Quiet Storm page so that y'all can see them, and y'all can go support. And also a lot of stuff they got going will help you. But I am getting off subject. But I digress. But yeah, I need to get off here because it's almost been an hour. And I said that I was gonna be on here like for a little bit. But yeah, get some help because it took me to talk to somebody. It took me to talk to somebody to really, 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 really open up, because I always been a person that been to myself, and I'll either say it out loud to myself, like I'll be sitting at home speaking out loud of things that bother me. That might help y'all, even if you got to do that for your mental health. But yeah, I had to shout y'all out, Aiden. I had to. Shoot. I had to shout y'all out. But I already did it. But yeah, I really had to let y'all know that because I was dealing with so much stuff. I really was dealing with so much stuff. Because y'all know I normally try to do these every Thursday and like towards the evening time. But I just like between the going through the hospital stuff, between the drinking, it just was a whole bunch of stuff for me feeling complacent. Just me feeling like I need to move around. It just was a lot. It was a lot. But I hope that this podcast helped y'all, because it's okay for things to happen. It's okay for you to just have a moment where you be like, oh, I'm having a meltdown. Look at my uncle. But I'm having a meltdown. I need a moment. Find little outlets that help you with your anger, because a lot of times we unknowingly take out a lot of anger on people and everything. I have burned sage. I do at times. Jerome, y'all is a mess, but I do burn sage and I meditate and everything. It's a lot of little different rituals I do. But, I'll probably do that on another podcast, or I just probably do it on one of my lives and show y'all the little stuff that I do that help me. But, yeah, I just wanted to keep y'all posted on that. I'm about to get off here because I ran over the time that I said I was going to be in here, because I definitely, once I get to talk about something, I'm just going to... But thank y'all for supporting me. And y'all go on all my social media pages. It's on Facebook. It is Quiet Storm 901. Instagram is Quiet Storm 901. And then Twitter is just Quiet Storm. KUIETSTORHM. So y'all get on all my social media platforms. And also on YouTube is Quiet Storm as well. Just Quiet Storm Entertainment. So thank y'all, and I will see y'all next Thursday. Bye.